Good evening and happy holidays! CCW proudly presents once again the Royal Ramble from the beautiful Stanton, California. At the table is Azrael, and now here's your host. If you ask him what's his favorite Paul Simon song, he'll say, "You Can Call Me Alice." Here's your host. It's Jonathan Malice.
And that's absolutely the truth. Simon and Garfunkel, Paul Simon, that is You Can Call Me Al. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Royal Ramble, Orange County Championship Wrestling's flagship show on its flagship station, the Free Admission Channel. I want to open by wishing you all a very happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, a joyous Kwanzaa, Feliz Hanukkah. Is that
yeah. Happy. What night of Hanukkah are we on tonight?
I think we're on the last night, and no, I think it's done, and I think
permanently. Oh, thank you. I've been waiting for a long time. So no more?
The views and opinions of Azrael are the views and opinions of Azrael himself. They do not reflect the views and opinions of Orange County Championship Wrestling, the Royal Ramble, the Free Admission Channel, or anyone else with a tolerant bone in their body.
37 seconds, John. I think that's a record.
That's a new record, ladies and gentlemen. No.
We're trying to wish me a Merry Christmas with your hate crimes.
Go back to the 37 seconds mark of the show and listen to my announcement.
I care not for your Christmas.
Stop.
What?
Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some big announcements to make, as well as some very special guests tonight. We have footage that you're going to want to see. We also have a new advertisement, don't we, Producer Robert?
That's right. That's a good-looking flyer.
Is it Friday? Friday, January 1st, here at the Della O Jiu-Jitsu Training Center in beautiful uptown Stanton, California. Orange County Championship Wrestling presents Black and Blue Year's Day. That's right. 5 exciting professional wrestling matches live here at the training center. Or, ladies and gentlemen, you can stream it into the comfy confines of your own living room, bedroom, bathroom, porta potty, wherever you want, your own cellular device. Do they still call them cellular devices?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Your laptop, your tablet, your big screen TV. Even if you got one of those projection screens, you can put it in the pool in the backyard and put it up like that. $8.99. Robert, how do they get that? Just tune in. Okay, walk me through this. Say it's me, and I have an Apple IIe, and I've just got a mouse. Oh no, that would be a Macintosh.
Flip phone,
okay, a Macintosh, and I'm trying to figure out how I can order Black and Blue Year's Day.
Come in person.
Gymcrashers.com.
And on the right side, top right corner.
On the top right corner.
Click on OCCW.
OCCW. Can you move the cursor there for everyone to see? OCCW right there. You'll click on that. It'll ask all your pertinent credit card information, and OCCW will be beamed live to you for Black and Blue Year's Day. It says Black Friday, January 1st, but in truth, it's Black and Blue Year's Day.
Go ahead and send all them credit card numbers to the Daniel Azrael.
No, let's not do that. You will see in his ring debut,
PS5.
the Japanese sensation Kaze will be taking on the newcomer Chris Nasty. You will see the Phenom Jack Cartwheel as he steps into the ring against none other than the nemesis of Orange County Championship Wrestling and man all alone, the Vintage Dragon. You will see the spaghetti-bending madman, Vito Fratelli, as he takes on OCCW's resident gatekeeper, Alexander Vega, former 2-time heavyweight champion. And in our main event, you will see this man.
Yes.
Azrael, former tag team champion himself, and his, is it fair to say partner, or do you just call him your protege, your prodigy, your bitch?
Apprentice,
right? Jack Bruce Davidson.
And my pawn is going to take your king here on January 1st.
Well, as those of you who tuned in last week are sure to know already, Gusten Uberstut is out indefinitely. His ankle has been broken. He has been sidelined, and he's actually heading home to East Berlin to convalesce. So he will not only will he not be able to fight, and
Twister is more than a game opponent.
Well, yes, Rickster is a game opponent. However, Rickster is going to have a partner, and
Oh, what? That's not what I signed up for. Look, it's Rickster and Goosenu. It's not my fault if he doesn't come. These contracts are ironclad. It's not my fault. What? He hurt himself? He don't know how to lift right? He don't know how to have proper form when he's on the squat rack? That ain't my problem that he hurt himself.
First of all, you jumped him and you broke his ankle, so you voided the portion of the contract
Oh
where,
my God,
where there's
that's
a
how that
no contact prior clause. So that opens up the opportunity for me to find an opponent for him, and I already have. I'm going to let you know about it a little bit later. Once again, that's Black and Blue Year's Day, OCCW's New Year's Spectacular, live at the Orange County Championship Wrestling Training Center, 8381 Catella Avenue, Unit J. Tickets are just $20, or you can save a few bucks, bring your family, pop some popcorn, wear your underwear, eat some Cheetos, and order it online at gymcrashers.com.
Not my fault he's brittle. You know what I mean? Hey, Goosen's like an old man. You know, you drink some calcium, man. Get some milk in your diet. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Is he one of them vegans? You know, he didn't take a lot to make him go snap, you know?
Oh, okay. Here, can everyone see this? You see this?
You're a grown man playing around
Look
with
at this.
your
Watch
action
this.
figure.
Watch this. Watch. Okay, watch this.
All right.
All right. Anyway, I'm fighting a cage. Okay.
What?
So look,
You're a grown man who plays with dolls.
it's not a doll. It's a bobblehead, or what do they call those? What do they call those?
They're a Funko Fun Pop
Funko
for
Fun
everyone
Pop,
under
yeah,
the
that's
age
right.
of 50.
This weekend, lots going on this weekend, but I know you really wanted to talk a little bit. You know, a lot of us who've been watching wrestling for years long for the good old days, like everyone my age. Oh, it was so much better when I was a kid. Everything was better, you know. Houses were a nickel and gum was free and your car it cost, you know, a penny to fill it up with gas. All that nonsense, right? But many of us long for the days of wrestling, right? Rarely is an opportunity to actually watch a large, like WWE, AEW, whatever, and actually enjoy it. I know you were actually, tell us a little bit about your experience watching Tables, Ladders, and Chairs this weekend.
It was great. Randy Orton's a super villain. I mean, I wasn't in love with the man before, but he might very well be the very devil. He lit that other man completely on fire and let him burn in the middle of the ring. You know what I mean? Undertaker throws Mankind through the cage or whatever,
Right.
but he didn't light him on fire, for God's sake. The other guy's probably dead or something.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I know Lex, well, you know, had an opinion on this too. Because before we get to Lex's opinion, I want to announce. Well, I want to announce the commentators for our show. A little while ago, we talked about Black and Blue Year's Day. Obviously, Lex Icon, been around the world, the lexicon of lexiconography.
Yeah, sure.
And Lex, I want you to introduce your broadcast partner.
All right. My broadcast partner is newcomer to OCCW, and we're really excited to have him here. Shiner. Malcolm Shiner.
Malcolm Shiner,
Yeah.
like what I'm gonna give Azrael one of these days when he just steps on my last nerves and throws out another politically incorrect comment for the masses.
We got no contact before match clauses on everything.
Well,
so
read it. You're always telling me to read it. Read it.
I'm sorry I mispronounced your name, by the way.
Malcolm Shiner.
Oh, yeah, Bob.
Okay, you saw Tables, Ladders, and Chairs this weekend, yes?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's get your opinion.
I thought TLC was a great pay-per-view. Stacked card from top to bottom. Really no flings. Great pacing. And overall, I thought the storylines were good. I thought the matches were good. And Randy Orton killed a guy.
He killed a man. He lit
Killed
him
a man.
completely on
That is
fire.
something that you
There's
never
got to be some
see.
kind of comeuppance to this. I mean, except when Braun Strowman fed that man to the alligator or whatever,
Okay,
but then he was
pretend-
fine. Or like
pretend-
when Aleister Black threw two people to their doom off the building. But
Pretend-
other than that,
Pretend I haven't seen WWE since the Attitude Era. Just
You're missing
pretend.
out. You're missing
Just
out.
pretend.
You're missing out.
Now walk me through that match.
it was an Inferno match. Firefly Inferno match. Much better than Kane versus The Undertaker's Inferno match because they had the restrictions of like, they have to have it in the ring on the ropes and there's people and I can't just light the people on fire.
Right.
But with no people there, I can have flame all over this thing. And God, I love fire. I can't get enough
what
fire,
you're
man.
saying is
He lit him on fire like the Yule log.
So, okay, now, so what's going to happen now? That's the Beast, right? Is that what he's called?
The Fiend.
The Fiend, whatever. Okay,
The Fiend.
The demon character with the
I
with
know,
the
with the
face,
big old-
and he's the sympathetic character to the good-looking white man. What a world do we live in?
You know what? These are dangerous times, aren't
Dangerous times.
they? All right. So now that he's been incinerated.
Randy Orton burned down his house, desecrated his sister's grave. What more can you do to this man?
So the Firefly Funhouse is no more.
No, it's just the name of it. I didn't really even factor in. I wanted the puppets to run out and light them on fire, but like
that
this is
would've been
okay too, I
Well,
guess.
this past Monday on Raw,
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss, who's been kind of almost a disciple of the Fiend, confronted Randy Orton in the ring,
Right.
and apparently the Fiend is not dead, but is coming back, and there's going to be some sort of major change. So who knows what that's going to be?
Okay, those of you out there watching in OCCW land, send in what you think may be happening.
I mean, the television network asks for mature content, and you don't get more mature
Than burning someone to death?
murder, complete murder.
I think the last time someone was set on fire like that was JR interviewing Kane back in the day.
I remember.
Yeah,
I
hell
remember,
with JR.
I remember when Kane was lit on fire, and it was just his leg, and you could see how much thicker his leg was on the one that was on fire. So, and that was like you said, with a live audience, and so there was only so much you can do for the TV. But now they had it in a studio, studio
It's a
type.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. So you can do all. It was pre-recorded too. I
all
take it.
kinds of. What? No.
It wasn't.
I mean, probably.
Oh, okay.
Killing
So
me.
you know what?
He killed that
Honestly,
man in front of
you
everybody.
can do
but then
a-
he was okay.
You can do a lot with the state of things right now with wrestling. Honestly, when you are able to take the audience out of it, you can craft these elaborate matches, and it can. Well, I'm just looking forward to maybe wrestling making a comeback because wrestling has always been adaptable.
Vince McMahon is living his dream right now.
The
Look,
WWE has always been
I
adaptable.
don't need these people. I can bump into cheer and boo for whoever I want them to cheer and boo for.
Exactly.
Vince McMahon is living his dream.
Exactly. So, yeah, exactly. Hey, right now Roman Reigns is going, 5 years too early. 5 years too early. John Cena's like, so.
Roman Reigns is the champion currently.
Yeah,
Yes.
but remember when
And
he
he's
was
actually-
over
and
and he
no,
wasn't over?
killed Kevin
He's actually
Owens.
over now more than he's ever been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no
And
crowd to you suck or whatever the hell they used to chant.
But the story that they're doing with him is amazing right now.
Okay.
They're letting him be who he really is, which is a dick.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
They're
you're
just
a
letting
bad
him
person.
be the biggest monster he can be, and he's been great. He's been fantastic. A lot of people are talking about draws right now in wrestling, and to me, he's the biggest draw in wrestling. People want to see that guy talk. They want to see him beat the crap out of people, and they want to see him be the man, and he's being the man.
Now, what is the rumblings I hear about The Rock coming back to wrestling for WrestleMania?
He could, because like The Rock could say, I am the tribal chief. I've built the house that you live in.
Yeah.
The
Interesting.
story writes itself. I mean,
Yeah.
he-
Aren't they
he's
cousins
the
or
uncle.
something?
Yeah, something like that. They all look the same.
The views
What?
and opinions
They're
of Azrael
twins.
are the views
Jimmy
and
Jr.
opinions of Azrael himself. They do not represent the views of opinions of myself,
Look.
Orange County Championship Wrestling, the Royal Ramble, or the Free Admission Channel. I'm getting tired of having to say that.
Look at Jey Uso, look at The Rock, and tell me they don't look similar. I could pick them out of a lineup, but I would just point at
you
one.
said they all look the same.
Those three guys.
You sound like my
You
dad's
took
friends.
a jump to that.
You sound
are
like my dad's
psycho.
friends when I was growing up in the 80s who were swear by the time I turned 50 there would be no handguns left in the United States.
Well,
That's
that
what
was-
you sound like. All right, moving right along.
What a beating Kevin Owens took, by the way. And he could have won that belt if not for your friend Jey Uso.
Okay, before we get any further on, we're talking about the world of wrestling. There's lots going on. AEW, IBF.
Impact.
Thank you, wrestling. Let us bring on our intrepid international Bring on JBD.
International intergender.
Interesting.
Sensei.
Chris Dre is watching. Want to give a shout out to Chris Dre, my good friend. Hope to see you and Jeremy and all the kids in real soon. I miss you guys. I hope you're doing well. JBD.
All you need.
I'm going to give you a little more room because I know you and Azrael are need a little room.
Don't worry, we're not titling you. We're titling your championship.
Yes, I know. Hey, do you want to see something cool? Watch.
I got a question about that thing.
Yeah.
There's a carrot nose.
It's a snowman.
It's a snowman, but he's wearing a Captain.
Who's
America.
Captain America snowman?
But doesn't that make him the Winter Soldier?
Ha! It does. He's got you there.
No, because he has the shield. And he doesn't have a metal arm. See? No metal arm.
But he's a snowman. He's a winter. Never mind.
I get it. That is pretty good for you. I've only heard that like 6 times today.
But you've probably heard it from people who've watched Marvel movies. I've never seen a one.
But you've watched all the cartoons because they were on TV.
Nope.
Oh, really? I thought you watched everything that was ever on TV.
Super Friends, yes, because DC is better than Marvel. Oh, hot take. What is going on?
The views and opinions of Lexicon. All right. JBD, tell us a little bit about what's going on in the world of wrestling.
Of course. So as we were talking about TLC, we were talking about murder on pay-per-view.
Yes.
Or network exclusives, whichever floats your boat.
Is that what they call it? No, they don't call it pay-per-view. They call it network exclusives.
No,
Okay.
but like if you buy the network, you get all of it.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, so basically, not everything was murder at that event, as a talent returned, Charlotte Flair, who.
Hey, she was just here the other day.
Yeah, she was just here. I was actually going to get to that. Okay. I ran into her and I said, "Hey, yo, I'm a big fan of your dad." And his dad was like, "Woo! Let me tell you something, JBD. I like the work you're doing. Would you like a limo to show you the show at TLC?"
What happened?
It is exactly what happened.
So you
Fight me.
You went to a TLC in Ric Flair's limo?
Yes. There is a lot of white powder in there. What? He likes sugar in his coffee. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
So-
I guess his heart can't.
So
It's probably Splenda.
yeah. So agree to disagree. But so his daughter Charlotte Flair returned at the TLC and won the tag team championships with the women's champion Asuka, which is a cool thing. It's the first time we've seen Charlotte since she went out with injury.
They beat 2 hideous-looking broads, let me tell you. Those are the 2 for you, and then the other 2 are the 2 for me. You know what I mean? You gotta work your way up there. You gotta take a bullet once in a while.
From now on,
you gotta be a proper wingman.
From now on, when I hold this up like this,
Basically-
you repeat to yourself the views and
What?
opinions
Come on,
of Azrael.
man. You
Are
see
the
me
views
and Jax-
and opinions of Azrael. They don't
on.
represent
You
anyone.
trying to romance
but
the Crushinator?
Azrael, and maybe this clown here.
What? What? Who you calling a clown?
You.
I'm the ringmaster.
Oh, sorry, ringmaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in other news, one Mr. Daniel Bryan is looking to transition to a part-time role in the near future.
Okay, let me ask you a question about Bryan Danielson. I don't.
I bet it's broken now. Let me look. Oh, it's a long way down there, Mattis.
JBD.
Jack Bruce! She was on the other foot.
It's not going to
now,
pick
ain't it,
itself up
buddy?
and put it back on the table.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
It's a ways down there.
JBD. R.I.P.
What was he going to talk about?
Okay. Where was I?
Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, thank you. Or
No.
you guys call him Daniel
American
Bryan.
Dragon,
Daniel-
thank you.
The American Dragon, Daniel Bryan.
Buddy
Yeah,
Peacock.
Wouldn't he be better served to like wrestle in Japan
No.
to
God,
to
no.
go around?
He needs money.
With that man's neck injuries.
He's
no.
got a family, for God's sake.
He's already done all that too.
I just think that like. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the nature of his contract or his pay. I think that someone like Daniel Bryan can maximize on his name. Like, who is it that what?
No,
Let's hear it.
I mean, he's already been to Japan. He's already done all of that. Like, I guess come back, but like, he needs money. Got a family to think about.
I just think that he would probably make money as an individual touring rather than a small cog in a large, poorly run machine.
The
I
thing-
see what you mean, boss, but at the same time, though, Bryan is not healthy. His head is worse than it's ever been.
Really, it's from all the concussions.
Yeah, it's from all the concussions.
The flying
He goes back
headbutts.
to Japan, he takes a headbutt from Okada, it's over.
Well, at least they'll have health care if something happens to him over there.
Oh, that's a good point.
And they're
Well,
probably
he's
going to
a
give
good
him
point.
more than $600.
Yeah, and he's expressed that that physically he can go. It's just that he wants to spend more time with his family
I see.
because
Okay.
he didn't get to spend much time with his father. It was in his book.
What is his brother? His father a wrestler too?
No, his father, when he wrestled, he said, "When my career is over, I'm going to get to spend time with my father." And his father kicked the bucket before he retired.
Passed away.
He
Kicked
passed
the
away.
Bucket. You believe this guy? Kick the
Very
bucket.
sensitive.
Rickster, how you doing? Oh, man.
What were you gonna say?
The views of JBD.
Might have to meet him someday.
Oh,
You
man.
know what I mean? And
Well-
we're gonna play this clip over
Okay,
and
what else is
over.
going on?
All right, and then your good friend, Mr. Montel Vontavious Porter, MVP.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about this, Robert?
It was a good weekend for the Hurt Business, as Cedric Alexander and Sheldon Benjamin won the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Not that.
And MVP won the IBJJF Masters Tournament, which is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament, this Saturday.
Where at? In Florida?
In Florida, I believe.
Okay.
I think that's the only state that's holding sporting events, if I'm not mistaken.
I had no idea that MVP was into jiu-jitsu, much less a...
Oh, he's a black belt.
He's a black belt
Yes.
in jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
Interesting. How old is he?
He's about 48,
Right on. That might be interesting.
more or less.
Let me know next time he announces he's going to enter one of those tournaments.
Of course.
All right. There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, is that everything?
I got one
Think
more.
Daniel
one more,
Bryan
one more.
would be safe
Alright.
in Dragon Gate?
No.
No?
All right,
You don't
so
think they'd take good care of him in Dragon Gate?
Let's talk a little bit about Dragon Gate. I know
Tapia's bringing it
Luis
up.
Tapia wants to talk
Yeah.
about that
let's
too.
talk about Dragon
All right,
Gate.
tell me a little bit about Dragon Gate. Hey, look, there's Santa in the background. Was he there the whole time, Robert?
Santa's always with you. The spirit of Santa is inside you.
Yes, he lives in
Deep
lives
inside
in
you.
He lives in me.
I don't know how they got there.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Keep it. I love it.
No, get rid of it.
Did you get my list?
What?
Did you get my?
We've been
killed Santa
naughty,
again.
perhaps.
How did first the Winter Soldier, then Santa?
Yes, exactly. Bill Chu, thank you. By the way, Bill Chu, I hope your wife's surgery went swell. It seems to be you're able to spend some time with us, so I hope she's doing okay. I'm sure she's probably on the mend. It should be no time before she's better. Let's talk about Dragon Gate.
Yes.
Take us through it.
So there was a match, and basically, I don't know the combatants' names, but one of the gentlemen took a clothesline, and his head hit the mat, and he got knocked out.
Back of his head.
Yeah, back of his head hit the mat, got knocked out. The ref
Nebulous to the situation.
really didn't do anything, and for those of us in the business, we know you can pretty much tell when someone's knocked out.
I do it all the time. I knock people unconscious like 3-4 times a match.
Exactly. So there's
His opponent,
You pin them,
his opponent
and I win.
just went ahead and did a standing moonsault knee onto his gut.
So that's where you went
Twice.
wrong. You could pin the man.
right. You
I
should
could
have.
win.
But yeah, that's the
He
thing.
ain't moving anymore.
He didn't make eye contact before he did this
Right.
moonsault twice. Then, after he did those two moonsaults, he went up to the top rope and did another moonsault on the guy. And that's when the ref counted. Counted 2. The guy didn't kick out, but the ref still counted 2.
All right.
Luther?
So,
Was
The
it
opponent-
Luther? I ain't seen Luther in a couple months.
All
so
right,
the
go on.
opponent went up to the
What?
top rope and gave him yet another moonsault.
Nice.
So, the
So what
guy's
happened
not-
to this individual? Is he?
Win.
According to Dragon Gate's tweets, he went to the hospital and was diagnosed with a minor concussion.
A minor concussion. Okay.
But just the fact that,
That's so unsafe.
yeah,
Unbelievably unsafe.
both the referee and the opponent should, in my opinion, should be reprimanded because
Well, absolutely.
you don't let that continue.
No.
You check on the guy and and if he's okay, they continue.
Yeah,
but
that shit,
obviously
okay,
he wasn't
okay.
okay.
No, right. He
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
He
no.
should have finished.
No flips,
Yeah,
just
he should have finished the match
I
and
need
not.
to win.
You don't just.
Yeah.
It's like if
Okay,
someone's
I'm trying to
knocked
impress
out,
the judges.
you don't just
I
keep
know.
beating them down.
Okay.
All right. All right.
What?
Oh,
Pin him. 1, 2,
you guys.
3.
Obviously, JBD's very excited. He sees all
He's
this.
in the main event,
those
man.
presents under the
Like
tree,
his
he
third
can't-
match. I've taken you to the top, young man. To the top of the mountain. From the root to the fruit.
You realize that, of course, there's a place at Mount Everest called Rainbow Valley. Are you familiar with Rainbow Valley?
Rainbow Valley.
How-
Rainbow
what?
Valley.
Let
It's
me-
not because
Taste
there's
the rainbow.
rainbows or because it's colorful, but because you can see literally thousands upon thousands of colored jackets of people who've fallen from Mount Everest by people who've taken them almost to the very top. You just keep that in mind.
I thought that was the Rambo Valley, personally.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen to you. It is gonna be fine. Look, I'm gonna knock the guy out cold, and then you pin him 1, 2, 3.
Tell us about this match we got coming up there, Az. The match we're gonna play right now.
We've got Rickster versus Jean-Baptiste, the religious man.
All right, now for those of you not familiar with Jean-Baptiste, He is a relative newcomer to the scene here at OCCW. We want everyone to take a look at it, give us your feedback, and maybe we'll see him on one of our main cards shortly.
Valley.
Fighting out of Orange County, weighing in at 201 pounds. Here is
See Rainbow Valley.
Rickster. Come on,
The commentary team.
Oh, yes.
There's pictures of them.
And opponent from parts unknown.
And we have a young lady, she's going to referee school. She's made it through the second semester. And, undergraduate.
Trixie James.
Trixie James, not to be mistaken with Etta James. Or Rickster.
That guy bringing his daughter to referee the match, that's already not
What
fair.
is this?
What?
Yeah, this
That-
referee thing.
That's me every time I see Rick.
Emojis.
Bill
Young people call
Chu,
them
Bill Chu,
emojis.
you're like 93 years old and you're playing with emojis, Bill Chu. Wow, amazing.
He's yelling at children.
We need like 7 of them over here.
Boo, you're talking too much, I already hate you. Boo! What? Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta. I hate those guys.
Yeah, thank you.
J Baptiste is very powerful.
Oh yeah,
He is
throwing
alright.
Rickster apart like
Like J Baptiste
Dragon.
now, yeah!
He's stronger than you, and I like that. I do. I like that he's stronger than him.
You know, this is supposed to be a simple practice match, and we have hecklers already from around the neighborhood who caught wind of the fact that you guys are doing matches on the weekends, practice matches on the weekends, and they come around to heckle the wrestlers. I don't know if that's a good thing because, yeah, the homeless people rarely buy tickets.
and the leapfrog. Jean Baptiste
Luther's
is
watching.
very
Oh
fast.
my goodness.
This might be Luther's dad. I don't know.
That's
Nah,
true.
you
He's
don't
way too
know.
tall.
And he's
Junior Cholo is watching. Junior Cholo will be here on Christmas Eve hosting his
big
regular
sidewalk
weekly
slam.
Lucha Libre class, Pro Lucha Libre class. So those of you who've been wondering about his classes, might be a good time you get the night off. Come check it out if you have no loved ones or anyone who cares about this.
Charlotte Flair might be there. You never know.
Charlotte Flair was there last week.
Yeah, nobody
He was here also.
completely
Yeah.
missed that aspect. Yeah,
What?
kept looking at Charlotte Flair, but like Andrade was right there looking
I
at
was
you.
staring at Rick. And he offered me sugar for my coffee.
He's a very strong man. Strong with the will of the
And
Lord.
deceptively fast.
Yeah.
Very methodical with those strikes. Lays in the chop, lays in the elbow, takes his time, lets it sink in.
The fear of God into Rick.
She's going to see my this Luther.
Look out!
My pleasure, Joel. You know, it seems like Cholo knows everybody in the business. Actually, really does know everybody in the business. He promised to introduce
It's not discounts. Contributions of Martin Bennett.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I'm trying to turn over.
Hey,
Northern
nice.
Lights
He threw
suplex.
him like a bag of garbage.
Hey, don't disrespect the garbage like that.
Yeah, getting your start is one thing. Or you could say he was the first person to take advantage of your situation, too, is another.
Suplex here on the second rope.
This match does not depict your true character. This just because you are a character doesn't mean you have character.
You say that all the time. Ha! Took out his knees. He got smart. Did you? Maybe I could get a younger.
Wait.
Nothing?
Looks like it. There's been more than a few of them around here, hasn't there?
Hey.
Got one thing?
Oh, wow.
When did they pull the Pope show?
Oh, man.
Not the Pope. The Pope don't wrestle.
Bang.
No.
Pope Francis versus Asperhell. Tables, ladders, and computers. Rickster mocking
Boom! Right on his dome.
big snap DDT.
Kick out if you're unconscious. Down to 3.
You know, Rickster's really it's slow, you know, to work out lately, so he doesn't have the stamina, the COVID and the locking yourself in place. But you know, Rickster's been here throughout, so you know, I think he's gonna have the upper hand as the match goes longer. This is another yummy. Oh.
So frustrated by
living rent-free in his head.
Oh, look at that. Not only did she count three, but she corrected herself. You know, let's get her, she needs to get a work permit so I can put this girl to work.
Not gonna do that to me though. I'll get out of there. Smart man.
Hey, did someone forget to plug in the microphones?
The audio for the commentator.
Yes, that would be nice if we actually heard it, but...
To the back of the knee.
Jim Crasher's
low price of $8.99. Those of you who are tuning in, make sure you do spend the $8. Alright, $8.99.
Why is it $9.99? Why is it $8? Why is it $9.99?
Because we wanted it to ultimately be less than $10.
I don't believe in taxes.
You know $8.99. That's less than a burger combo from Carl's Jr. So no excuses.
You know, Carl's they're out of business because this COVID thing killed their salad bar.
I thought that was soup plantation.
Covered all over everything.
You missed downtown buffet? Downtown buffet, yeah. Here we go, look at that.
There you go.
Oh, bangs that leg against the...
See, watch out. I wouldn't do nothing to my knee. I need my knee.
Oh no.
Ah, good.
Hey, you know what? You guys better clean up after this. Oh!
Snap DDT right on that. Hard.
And you can see where his head hit the ground. There's a big old puddle there. I don't know if that's plasma or blood or what. I guess that's blood.
Rick's, can't believe Rickster's littering all over your ring. Doesn't it make you angry? Doesn't that make you want to find him?
Ordinarily, I've seen him clean up after work. Best if only one person talks to like a bunch of scolded children.
Or nobody's hand. Don't spoil it.
Ooh, what a haymaker by Baptiste.
It's like feast or famine. All three of you were talking now.
I'm cold.
If you guys are playing a drinking game at home, I want you to take a drink every time everyone starts talking.
Alcohol poisoning. Something up here.
You know, yeah, right? This little girl, G, is freaking amazing. I mean, I was watching her work out earlier today. I'm watching it. She really understands wrestling, doesn't she?
Yeah.
The type of understanding that only someone who loves every aspect of wrestling that they see. You know what I mean? Like I was when I was her age. Oh, I hate it all.
Mr. might have found an opening.
That big stupid off.
Big stupid. That's not very nice.
Haven't heard that since Shrek.
Very overrated movie, by the way.
Oh, come on. A great soundtrack.
Look up Shrek is life.
Shrek is life.
Show you later.
That told me to look at that two girls in a cup or something like that. Oh my God, I lost my mind.
I can still feel
The match is going on a little bit longer than I had hoped because the wear and tear on this young man may be a bit detrimental to my show.
What a big chop.
That's a huge chop for that. He's a big man. The iron claw?
Hands of God.
Exercise.
Oh, the hand. Oh, I see.
Repent!
Oh my goodness. Catechism or cataclysm? Because those are two different things. Okay.
Got him.
Got him.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Jean-Baptiste with the win. You know, Richter's been having it pretty tough these days. Taking out guys twice his size or two guys instead of one, you know?
Losing push-up contests.
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Friday, January 1st, here at Orange County Championship Wrestling's home, the Della O Training Center, OCCW presents to you the Black and Blue Year's Day. 5 exciting professional wrestling matches live here in-house, or you can log on to gymcrashers.com and order it for just the low price of $8.99. Once again, Jack Cartwheel, the Spaghetti Bending Madman Vito Fratelli, Azrael, Chris Nasty, Kaze, Alexander Vega, the Vintage Dragon, JBD, and of course the Rickster. And now's a good time to announce it since we're looking at the poster. If you'll notice on the top, on the upper left-hand side, who's that?
You're just clearing your throat there, right,
clearing
Chief?
your throat,
Oh, yes, yes.
Got a couple of comments on you.
No, look here.
Look,
Let
man,
me show
we
you.
need to be ready.
No,
We got
wait.
stuff going on the
I know. This is.
We got championships to win. Come on.
Sorry. This is dated today. What does it say? Negative. All right.
Okay.
An hour
I mean,
before
you are a
got
very
here.
negative person.
All right. So I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
Come
We're
back.
good?
Come back to
We're
it,
good?
yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
What are the stipulations for the main event?
We're gonna get into that in a minute. First, I'm going to announce the 4th participant and first replacement for Gusten Uberson. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than an old friend. Will you pull that shirt off your face? None other than our old friend, Mr. Guy Cool, party captain.
Why? What? You're fine. He's gonna be hungover as hell on New
God.
Year's Day. Good. He's gonna be
Man.
half dead.
He's gonna smell
Thank
like
you.
champagne.
Thank you. I will take it. I will take it.
He
It could've
saw
been
what you
worse.
did to Gustin.
He's gonna be all messed
Him and
up.
of course, him and Gustin are both, are two sides of the same coin. He was very unhappy. He was the first person to call me after that happened. He was the first person at the and he did not like it. He has a few words he wants to say to you, but he's gonna say it in person next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, in your main event, the Rickster and Guy Cool will take on the team of JBD and Azrael. Now, the stipulations are as such: the winner of the match gets a shot at the OCCW Heavyweight Championship title. Now, I don't know how long that's going to take. What with Gusten Uberstute on the men. So that's gonna we're gonna see what happens next.
The party guy's gonna be on like a 30 minutes of sleep when he gets there. He's gonna be hungover out of his
He's gonna
mind.
have
We've
like
got
the five.
this.
He's gonna have like the 5 o'clock
It's
show.
fine, right?
As I said
Yeah,
earlier,
disheveled.
you will see the debut of Kaze. Let's take a look at what his. It's time for a rain check. it's time for a rain check.
What's up, everyone? This is Rain Militia, and it's time for the rain check with Kazi.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Being here in Orange County, my hometown,
Look at that hair.
it's always a nice place.
That's awesome. So let's talk about your first ever match here at OCCW. How excited are you to face Chris Nasty at Black and Blue Year's Day?
You know what? I'm torn. Part of me feels like this is a long time coming, you know? I've been training, blood, sweat, tears, put my heart and soul into this. But I'm heartbroken that I'm facing Chris Nasty. Because he's my friend. But you know what happened to him? He sold out. You see, Chris Nasty used to be this guy who put his heart, his soul. He loved this business. But then it got to him. It's a cutthroat business. And you know what he became? He became a jerk. He became a jerk because he thinks that he can't cut it if he's nice, if he's loving everybody. He decided to be a fake version of himself. So when I step into the ring with him, I'm gonna kick him so hard to wake him up, because I want my friend back. And that's what I'm gonna do. A Black and Blue Year's Day, January 1st, here in Delao Jiu-Jitsu, Orange County, California, my hometown, baby! I will kick Chris Nasty's ass! Woo!
Wow, you guys heard that from Kazi versus Chris Nasty, January 1st, Black and Blue Year's Day, right here at Della O Jiu-Jitsu, the home of OCCW, 5:30 p.m. You can also catch it at gymcrashers.com. Once again, this has been Rain Militia for OCCW.
Wow, outstanding. You know, it's funny because I bumped into Kaze a little bit earlier downstairs. He was going to come up and do an interview for us. We're a little more on that. Also on the card, the Phenom, the man taking people's spots, the man who's turning literally the wrestling world upside down. I'm talking about Jack Cartwheel. He had a few words once again with our Rain Malaysia. Did I say that right?
What's up, everyone?
Militia.
This is Rain Militia, and it's time for the rain check with Jack Cartwheel. Jack, how have you prepared for your match against the Vintage Dragon at Black and Blue Year's Day?
I'm right here. This is how I'm training. This is how I'm getting ready every single day. They're right here, the weights over there, every single day. You know what Vintage Dragon is doing? Just like a dragon. There's an old folks tale that there once was this dragon at OCCW. He would rule over the town. And all the townspeople would be afraid of this dragon. And then he went down in his little lair and he went to sleep. And he's sitting on a pot of gold with the idea that he's the best wrestler at OCCW. Until he heard some rumbling. He heard about the real deal. The human highlight reel. So good, he flips when he slips on a banana peel. You hear about Jack Cartwheel. And now the dragon decides to wake up. The dragon decides to come out from his slumber from years of not wrestling. And he thinks that he can come into OCCW, a place that I've gone into and make myself a name here. And he wants to take that away from me. If you ask me the stipulation, he loses, he leaves. If you ask me, he left a long time ago. And there's no need for him to come back.
Wow. How confident are you that you're actually going to end the Vintage Dragon's career come January 1st at Black and Blue Year's Day?
I don't know if I would say I'm confident that coming January 1st here at the De La O Jiu-Jitsu Center that I'm going to end his career. But I'm prepared. I'm prepared and I'm ready. It's not going to be easy, but it's doable.
Thank you so much, Jack Cartwheel. Well, once again, guys, Black and Blue Year's Day, January 1st, 5:30 p.m. You're going to see Jack Cartwheel versus the Vintage Dragon. This has been Rain Militia for OCCW. You can also catch our first ever live stream event at gymcrashers.com. Once again, Black and Blue Year's Day, January 1st.
Oh shit! Where'd you come?
From the shadows.
Damn ninjas! How long have you been there?
Bro, you know what?
been here.
Ninjas are capable of amazing things, and you know us samurai or shogunates are able to spot them. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our first guest and the opening match at Black and Blue Year's Day. His first professional wrestling match here in the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you none other than Mr. Kaze. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. Good to see you.
All right, tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, I'm going to be wrestling here at the world famous De La O Jiu-Jitsu Center.
It's Della O. Try that.
De La O.
Okay.
It's an accent.
Okay,
man.
I'm sorry.
In the world famous De La O Jiu-Jitsu Center in my hometown of Stanton, California, I will be wrestling Chris Nasty. I don't even like saying his name anymore. He's a sellout, he's a hypocrite, and he's a jerk. And when I see him, I'm
Whoa, what the?
Whoa,
What is this? Oh my God! Hey, you guys knocked that up! Hey, you knocking everything? What?
What you got?